Hey everybody, it's Isaiah at Everybody Fitness again down in St. Augustine, Florida with your exercise tip of the week. This week's exercise is actually one of my favorite exercises and one of my clients' least favorite exercises, but is an excellent overall total body exercise, specifically for the legs, but you use a little bit of everything whenever you do this type of exercise, okay? It's called the lunge, all right? Again, everybody hates it, but it's excellent. Everyone, regardless of your individual goals, needs to have this incorporated into your routine. It doesn't matter whether you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to tone up, increase muscle tissue, bodybuilders, athletes, doesn't matter. Everybody needs to incorporate this in to their workout routine somehow, okay? Kelly's actually here. She's going to show us how to do this today. Now, if you've never done lunges before, okay, this is how I start my clients off when they're first getting started with lunges, okay? This will make the easiest way and to make sure that you have the form right, which is very important with this. Okay, so I'm going to take you through the basics of the intro lunge, and then we'll go through a couple different variations that you can incorporate to make it a little bit more difficult as you progress through. Okay, this is the lunge position that Kelly's in right now. Okay, with this, all she's going to do, lunge is kind of a misnomer. You don't want to actually think about lunging forward. You want to think about it almost like a single leg squat. And all Kelly's going to do here is she's going to drop her back knee. Just drop his back knee straight down to the ground. Okay, and notice, first of all, she's not touching the ground with this back knee. And her front knee, her knee is lined up over her ankle. Okay, you never want your knee to be forward out over your toes. You never want your knee to be out forward over your toes. Okay, this puts way too much pressure on your knees. You never want to do that, and you're not targeting the muscles that you're trying to target in the lunge. Okay. Perfect. As you can see also, her torso is straight up and down. She's not leaning forward. She's not leaning off to the side. Okay. She's straight up and down, just dropping her back knee and back up. Okay. Another variation, after you do that for a little bit, and you start to get a little bit more comfortable with it, a little bit more flexible, things are starting to strengthen up like they're supposed to, is just an alternating lunge where you step forward and step back. So it's the same movement except you step forward and you step back. Again, she's stepping out, dropping her back knee, and then pushing off that front leg back into her starting position. Again, torso straight up and down. This becomes a little bit more difficult as you start doing alternating or walking lunges. You're going to get off balance a little bit. You need to make sure that your torso is straight up and down, that you're not leaning to either side or the other. Okay. Next step from after that is the walking lunge. Okay. This one you're just going to step forward, so you're pushing off your back leg. Step out, drop back knee, push off. Okay. That's walking lunge. Okay. So that's your next progression. One of the most popular variations of the lunges that we all have our clients use once they get to this point is called a curtsy lunge. Excuse me. Okay. This is actually excellent, and again, the reason we use it with most of our clients is because it's an excellent way to strengthen the glutes, what the glute means, glute max, which basically means it's going to tighten up your butt. Okay, and Kelly's going to show you how to do that actually from the front. All right. What she's doing is she's stepping back with her leg. Okay, this is actually a lunge. She's going to step back and make sure her knees are lined up. Okay. And then just lunge down. Again, same thing. All she's doing is stepping back, that back leg, she's just dropping her back knee straight down. All right, same principles as doing the forward lunge. Okay, so she's going to step back, and what you want to make sure that you don't do is don't overstep with this back leg. Okay, show that. You don't want to do that. Okay, when you step back, you want to make sure that your knees are lined up. Okay, and right back up. Again, same principles. Torso straight up and down. Everything's tight. She's not leaning one way or the other, and she's just dropping the back knee, torso straight up and down. That's pretty much all there is to it. And the lunges, excellent exercise. By far the best lower body exercise that you can do. And you have to include it in your routine. If you are doing it, say on a separate leg day, to start off with, no more than 2 sets, 6 to 8 reps. Just like we showed you the first one, okay? Because lunges is something, because it does work so many different muscle groups in the body, it's going to wear you out pretty quickly. We don't want you to get to the point where you're not able to walk or sit down or walk upstairs or anything like that, okay? We'll actually have probably a couple more exercise videos of the week dedicated to the lunge, just because there are so many different types of variations, but that's kind of your intro right there. So that's it. That's your exercise of the week. Until next week, stay focused, stay fit.